Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a really quick review of a movie called ATM, this independent movie that came out a couple years ago that I just watched on Netflix. Basically, it's Josh Peck, who you know from Drake and Josh. He plays a secondary character. Alice Eve plays a lady. And I think it's Peter Garrity, I believe, plays like the lead star. These three are all working in a Midwestern kind of business that isn't really specified that well. But anyway, besides the point, uh, they're working and they're at a late night holiday party, like Christmas party-esque thing. And they just, you can tell Garrity's character is trying to get Alice Eve's character, see what they can do, possibly be on a date one day. And so he decides that he's going to try and ask her out at this party. And so she agrees to it, but first he's just going to innocently take her home. Well, Josh Peck's character decides that he is going to butt in there, be kind of a jerk. And, it goes for a weird tangent for a moment. I mean, honestly, immediately I thought Josh Peck's character, knowing that this film is kind of like a suspense horror-esque film, I assumed that maybe Josh Peck's character had something to do with what could happen later on, but he's just kind of a jerk. He just kind of put himself in there and is kind of puts himself first in every sense of the word. So anyway, he's demanding that he gets a ride home, and even though he's 20 minutes out of the way, and they spend an awful amount of time debating this. It's kind of weird. So anyway, decide they're all going to go there, and then they need to go to an ATM. So they go to this ATM that is, conveniently enough, in the middle of downtown Midwestern area, wherever they're at, but no one else is really around. All of a sudden, all three of them need to go inside this giant ATM bigger than I've been in, and they see this mysterious figure outside, about 30 yards away. As they go to leave, this guy gets closer, and they're kind of creeped out. Within minutes, another person comes in, and this guy murders him while they're inside. Now, the only way to get inside this ATM is to have your ATM card. So it's presumed this guy does not have an ATM card. So they need to decide what they're going to do. How are they going to survive in this confined space of probably 15 by 10 or some odd feet, and try and figure out what to do. Now, I would say, honestly, the first half is kind of boring and kind of sophomoric and not really my film. But I will say that the end, it has a good twist to it, something I wasn't really expecting all that much. And, the end saved the film for me. It was enjoyable. I didn't hate the movie by any means. It got some pretty poor reviews. Got panned by the critics, to be honest with you. But, the Garrity guy, Peter Garrity, or I don't know, he does a very good job. Alice Eve does a good job. Josh Peck even does a good job. It's just a different role for Peck. But, I would recommend it just for the end. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any recommendations for other movies, please leave a comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel at London Hawthorne. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at London Hawthorne. Have a good day, and keep those movie reviews and recommendations coming in.